studio audience for just a moment.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Yes. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, a boom, 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 boom.
Ow, 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 ow.
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Ms. Rocki and Chaveevah Live North End Update, because there's always something good happening on the North End.
And everywhere else. And we are here to tell you all about it. For
Right.
Sure.
How else would people know, Chaveevah, if we didn't tell them how awesome our town is, how awesome this weather is?
Yes.
It's football season.
That's right. We're enjoying it to the last drop, most definitely.
Right. And there's a lot of politics going on right now. It's political season, so hopefully everybody's registered to vote. Choose your candidate.
Yes.
And get out there.
Yes, that's right. Make your voice heard.
Right.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things. LaTanya Graves has a political thing going on. She wants you to meet the candidates. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Jubilee.
Okay.
I know that for a fact. And also Nia Shindig has a meet and greet at her coffee thing. And there's a lot of other candidates that you can go look up on our page, or just go to...
Yeah, go to the personal candidates' pages and see what they're talking about. It'll be a great opportunity to, if you don't already know them, haven't met them, to get a chance to meet the people who are running for office. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. We got another great show coming for you today. We are really here live in the City Hall studio, Chaveevah. And you know how come it looks like we're sitting under a really pretty tree?
It does. It looks like a nice fall afternoon in the backyard, right?
Right. That's because of Agnes and Ed. We got to shout out to our City Hall crew. We love them.
That's
Agnes.
right. They're awesome. They keep us looking good all the time.
That's right.
Yeah.
And shout out to our viewers. Thank you so much for joining us. Who are our guests today? They want to know.
Absolutely. Today, our guests are going to be Rikki Thomas, creator of Bantu Bottles, these beautiful bottles that you see on the table sitting in front of us, and also Mr. David Pratt, who practices Capoeira and teaches it to the students at Royal Legacy Christian Academy. So we'll get a chance to talk about all that.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we'll have some graphics to show you him in action.
Oh,
He's
man,
going to talk all about that after school program. And I just found out they have a before school program.
Really?
As well. And they got that daycare over there. And of course, if we sound like we're a little bit biased, it's because they are our partners in education. We love Royal Legacy Christian Academy. So get to hear a lot more about that. We got some great things coming up, but let's give Laura Burt a congratulations,
Yes,
Chaveevah.
absolutely. Congratulations to Laura Burt over at the Hair Hut. She recently added a hair shuttle for the folks who, it transports people back and forth to and from their hair appointments. So I'd say that's good looking out, because some people have transportation issues or maybe mobility issues where that would be a big help to them. So yes, shout out to Laura for that. Okay.
Yeah, and also there's our birthday people.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Oh, we definitely have to give a big birthday shout out to Mother. Yes, Mama Rosie Burt. She's going to be turning 94 years old this weekend.
Wow.
Yes.
What a blessing. What a blessing. 94, and they have family. And shout out to our dear friend Shirley Smith Burt. That's her mom, I believe.
Okay.
And so they're going to have a great homecoming for her, and all the relatives will be there. So we want to sing happy birthday, especially to you. And we got David Pratt, and we got Rikki Thomas, and girl, I heard they can sing.
Really?
That's right. That's what I heard.
Okay. All right. Then that's that. Mo better makes it mo better.
Okay, we got comments. Ed.
Got some comments right away. Linda Matlock says, "Happy Friday. Hey, ladies."
Awesome.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Hey.
Hey, Linda.
And Mary Cagley says, "Watch North End Update now."
All right. Yes. Okay.
Yes, Mary, we got your picture. We're going to put her smiling face up there pretty soon when we announce.
There's another thing that we need to make mention of, and that is Waterloo's own J.J. Moses, okay, is going to be the keynote speaker next Thursday, the 14th. Yes,
look
at
at
6:30
Agnes.
p.m. All right, see, that's what I'm talking about. Agnes is on it. Okay, he's going to be at the Gallagher Blue Dorn for the Diversity, Inclusion, Social Justice Harvest Conference, and it's free and open to the public. So
Yes, and we are working on a special next week, so keep tuned in because we're going to have JJ, I believe, or Chiquita to talk about this program. It's a two-sided thing, some stuff going on all day,
Yes.
and then another program in the evening with JJ. So yes, what else? Okay, I think we're all ready for our Give It Air, Chaveevah.
Okay, all right. The Give It Air today is going to be about relationships and relationship rights. You know, it's funny when you think about being in a relationship of any kind, you might not think of it in terms of there just being things that you can expect to be happening, you know, in a healthy relationship.
And there's all kinds of relationship. We're talking about, I can't even say male-female relationships anymore. You know, we have to be so careful of how we say, but
just say romantic
romantic
or
relationships,
friendships, or whatever. You know, any kind of relationship. And you know what, folks? For the most part, relationships we volunteer to be in them. Okay, so if you're not forced to be in a relationship, then there are some things you reasonably can expect that is your right to have in a a healthy relationship.
I like that that whole term of it takes two volunteers to be in a relationship.
That's funny. Somebody just way long time ago told me that, and that just changed my perspective.
Yeah, you got to want to be in it.
That's
okay.
right.
All right, so here it is, and Agnes had it on the screen, and here are the healthy rights that belong in a relationship. The first one is I have the right to privacy. That's important. Yeah, some people don't do that though. Some people be all up in the
you like your thoughts aren't even your own. What are you thinking? And get mad if you don't tell them what you're thinking, right?
Right. And to be respected as a person, yes. To change my mind. Well, we all know that's a woman's prerogative. Duh.
Yeah.
Right. Express my feelings, but people get to talking about feelings too much for me. I can't do all that too much. No. And in relationships without fear or guilt. There's a couple more too.
Oh yeah, we have the right to emotional, mental, and physical safety. You have the right to say no. You know, you have the right to say how and when you're going to be intimate with someone.
Right.
Or if, you know.
Yeah, or if.
Yeah.
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 And you have the right to spend time with your friends or your family. You know, some people get real possessive, Chaveevah.
Right, and begrudge you that. You have the right to love whoever you love without judgment, and you have the right to get help if you're being abused.
Right. Yeah, those are all very important. You can go to our wall and look at those. If you think that you're maybe not complying with those rules and your rights, then maybe you want to kind of reevaluate your relationships, or at least talk about it, or maybe even seek help.
Yes, absolutely. If there's something about your relationships that's just not feeling equally yoked or whatever, not fulfilling for whatever reasons, we deserve that.
Okay,
all of us.
You preaching now?
Hallelujah.
Equally yoked. I think that's kind of biblical, isn't it? But
I don't know,
good.
but you know, people know what I'm talking about.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. And we want you to comment about what you think about those rights. The first person to comment will win a print by Chaveevah Banks Ferguson. So throw in your comment. Let us know what you think about those rules. You know, what can we do to help enforce them? And thank you so much for watching and contributing. Okay, let's show everybody Mary Cagley's picture while we introduce our guest. Mary Cagley won
yes, there she
our
is.
gift package. Okay, and we're going to introduce these two wonderful guests. We're going to have Rikki Thomas and David Pratt come on
Yes.
stage while we talk about Mary Cagley. Chaveevah, she watches us every week, and look at her smiling face.
Yes, okay, she was the winner of the gift basket, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And Mary's a longtime friend. I've known her for, oh my goodness, I don't know how long.
Congratulations, Mary.
Yes, congratulations, Mary. All right, well, we got our beautiful guests on set now, and they have joined us, and we want to welcome you guys.
All right, yes. Thank you so much for joining us.
Right,
Yes.
thank you. So, you know what we always do, David, you've been on our show before.
Yes,
And
I have.
You know, we love to put you on the spot. We like to have fun, right?
Okay.
You know, okay. He's
All right, he's
like,
looking
okay,
a little
what?
bit.
What
Okay.
we gonna do now?
So we have to ask you the trick question. Do you subscribe to the
Soul Town?
Soul Town. Do I subscribe?
Do
to
you?
I just subscribed. I'm a
You
new
did?
subscriber.
Awesome. Yay. Our boss is going to give us a raise.
I have to renew my subscription.
All
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
you need to, because this is where it's at. You got to find out what's going on in the Soul Town.
Absolutely.
That's right. And the good news is we keep trying to catch people with this, hey, do you know, everybody has heard of the Soul
Right
Town
by
now.
It's
and
almost
that's-
like our show. Everybody knows about North End Update now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you all already know. You hear us every week talk about this wonderful publication. If you are interested in subscribing, by all means, go to thesoultownmagazine.com.
That's right. Go
Yes.
there. Or be virtually square. Just like those that aren't watching us live now. You virtually square.
There you go.
We told you.
Right.
Okay. Well, we've got some great guests. Why don't we start talking to them, Chaveevah? Let's see. How do we start? We're going to start with Eeny, Meeny. I'm going to start with you.
That's right.
Okay? Because ladies
first.
always
Ladies first.
Absolutely.
Yes, and David's a perfect gentleman. We already know. Okay. All right, Rikki, talk about these beautiful pieces of art slash nightlight slash
Home decor.
ambiance.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? And I love your outfit, by the way. You
Thank
kind
you.
of matching your art.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Well, I'd like to start out by saying that home decor has been one of my biggest things lately, but I just wanted to create something that was more than just a home decor or a home accent. I wanted to create something that was more so multi-purpose, something that can be used for just one thing, and something that stands out from other accent pieces that you're used to seeing at retail stores.
Chaveevah.
Okay. Yeah. What is it that inspired you to get started with your Bantu bottles?
Well, I've always been into painting. I just never really been into these type of paintings. So I thought it would be cool not only to have something that stood out different, but more so abstract. A lot of people, I believe, are really great artists. They just don't know where to tap into. I actually personally failed art. So
It's so
if
funny
you
because before the show we were talking about, people talk about art. Everybody thinks they should be a artist like Chaveevah, draw
Right.
pictures of people or
Right.
things. But this is so amazing, and how does it help you relieve frustration? I mean, some of the colors are so soothing, but I can imagine something like this would just be like, yeah, I'm just, swinging it on
swing
there.
it on there. It does take time. I put a lot of thinking into it for the customer. So that's the biggest thing to me. Once I have the customer's colors and I kind of know what decor they're going with, it's a little easier for me to kind of just create something for the atmosphere that they're going for.
And those colors, I mean, they're all so beautiful. Do you have a wide array of colors in your repertoire?
I absolutely do, but I make custom colors too. So if it's a color that someone sends me that they need and I don't have it, I'll just make it up.
Now, how long have you been doing this? The reason why I ask is you can see there's a beautiful picture we have on the
Yes.
screen right now of the Bantu bottles. The reason why I ask when you may have started is because all of us have been subject to what's going on with COVID-19.
Absolutely.
And so during that period of time, that's brought out a lot of people's creativity, entrepreneurship, all of that kind of stuff. So was it around that time that you started? Before that? Since that? What?
I would say probably a little before that. I really got into it painting with my daughter. And so we ran out of canvases one day. And I had an empty bottle, and I said, let me try that. And here we are with the bottles from that.
Oh, so how can somebody, we want to talk to you about, they're at Hy-Vee now.
Yes, and National Cigar Store as well.
And the cigar store. Now, that's one of the oldest stores. We got to get them on the show. One of the oldest stores in Waterloo.
Oh,
is
wow.
the National Cigar Store. But yeah, those are good places for them to be. And what are the price ranges? Do you do other containers? These are 3 questions I'm going to have you answer. And where do you get the bottles? Do you collect people?
I actually recycle them myself.
You do?
Yes, I recycle the bottles myself. As far as the price ranges, they range depending on the sizes. So the big one would probably be $50 for the big one. The medium one there would be about $35, and then those would go for like $25.
Are they signed? I mean, how
They
is-
are signed. I sign the bottom of them, and I also just make them special for the customer. And they're also battery operated, so that's
How
pretty neat as
nice.
well.
It is.
And now, when we were talking earlier too, I had asked you if you were beginning to get into other areas of home decor. So,
Yeah, I've been actually recently doing a lot of these as far as like matching. I like to do a lot of sets. So usually I'd have a matching canvas with a matching Bantu bottle. You can either do a quote or
so
just
you can
depends
have a painting with a shelf and the bottle sitting
on the bottom.
How about
Absolutely.
that? Love it. So how can people get a hold to you if they want to customize their Bantu bottle? Look
They
at- she's
can
got a
reach me
close-up.
at Facebook, Rikki Thomas on Facebook, or they can just contact me through there. I'm actually working on a website right now, but you can just reach me directly or go to those retailers to purchase the bottles as well.
All right. And I love your hair, by the way. Who
Thank
did it?
you. I did.
You did it.
I did.
Turn around. Let me
Yes.
see.
I started to ask you,
Oh my goodness.
Thank
it's
you.
gorgeous.
Bantu bottles, Bantu
Bantu
It's
knives.
Bantu
all for the
knives.
process,
Hey.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so where can I get my face pierced?
Face pierced, I
No,
had
I'm
this
just
a long
kidding.
time ago, yeah. You'd have to
No,
go all the
you're-
way to LA to get it pierced.
Okay, you're beautiful.
Thank
you
you.
so much for being on the show. Tell Chinky I said, hey. Hey, Chinky. That's her mama.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, see, I don't know if y'all know, but everybody around here
Right,
knows
knows
everybody
each
or
other.
knows
Yeah,
somebody who knows somebody
absolutely.
who knows somebody.
That's
and we like
right.
it like that. Yes.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Now we got this wonderful young man, Chaveevah. Get him,
Yes.
Chaveevah.
Absolutely. Thank you, David, for coming on and talking to us. I know there are some specific things that you want to touch on, but just say a little bit about what it is you teach, Capoeira, where it came from, all
Yeah,
that kind
that
of
is
stuff.
so
You
exciting.
could touch on that.
Well, capoeira. Capoeira is
Capoeira. Capoeira.
yes,
Yes.
capoeira is a Afro-Brazilian martial art. It was created by Afro-Indigenous people from the country of Brazil, which is located in South America. Capoeira has a lot of roles, lots of roots, lots of trees, lots of branches of its origin. But the main trunk of its origin that it was developed by the Afro-descendant people of Brazil, and from there it become more of a national sports and a national game.
Okay.
Okay. I'm hoping our viewers can hear you. We have a microphone here for our Facebook audience, but the microphone that you have on is for the television audience. So maybe speak up a little bit for this mic on the thing. But
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
about
So
that.
kind of use your outdoor voice, kind of. But yeah. So what about the school now? You just recently, I know Chastity.
Yes, I am super, super happy. It's a great blessing for me to be located at this school. Last year, I was hit very hard, like everybody else.
Oh yeah.
I did not know what I was going to do, but fortunately, to keep myself occupied, I was able to join up with a group of young men, and we just were dedicated to working out. And one of them young men just happened to be
Oh, your
her
My
husband.
husband.
her
Well,
husband.
How about that? Is that
Like you
right?
said, Waterloo is
We all
Yeah, we
network
all
and everybody knows
all
each other.
networking.
Love it.
And through working with them brothers and keeping me busy, keeping my mind busy and ready, I was able to be more of a good use, be more qualified for this job at Royalty Legacy Academy.
What a connection.
wonderful.
They're so excited to have you. You're just a
I am.
perfect fit for the kids.
I love them kids. I love that place. I love that energy. A part of me feel like I can be 100% myself, and it's really hard to do that in some places where you have to put a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little restraining. You know?
Sure, yeah.
People don't want to make it seem like you're being preachy to them or so forth.
Right.
But at Royalty Legacy, I mean, it's a God-given blessing.
And
to
we
be
have some
there.
pictures on the screen. Talk about what this is. What are you doing here?
Okay, so right here, I'm working with a couple of the kids in this scene right here. We're working with the music aspect of capoeira.
Music,
Yeah,
oh.
capoeira have more than just martial arts. They're the music aspect. They're the history aspect to capoeira. And when you start to learn capoeira, you have to venture out on every aspect of it.
To really appreciate it.
To be able to
Aw.
appreciate it as well, to teach it, you know, so forth. Yeah.
And talk about your before and after school programs. Now, are you a part of the before school program?
No, I'm part of the after school program.
Okay.
And a little side note, I applied for the after school program. And I end up with a gym class.
Oh, really? Oh, how? That's
So I
even
was
a
really-
bonus.
I was really happy about that.
Awesome.
Okay, but the after school program, I am a part of, is from K to sixth grade, and the fee is $100 per week for enrollment, or 25 drop off. If you have any questions, just feel comfortable getting in contact with the school, Royalty Legacy Academy.
Yeah, okay. So there is a fee. They're looking for people to be a part of this after school program, and there's also a before school program. Now talk about the before school program, because I'm not familiar with that.
I'll be honest with you. If you want to learn more about the
Okay.
before school program, just get in contact with Royalty Legacy Academy.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's some other points, Chaveevah, that he wanted to make.
There were more? Okay. Just you personally, how long have you taught capoeira?
It's 2021, and I think I'm going on 16 or 17 years.
Wow. How
Uh,
about that?
Yeah. Again, I don't really consider myself like a master or anything of it. I'm very humble. I'm a teacher first, and I'm a teacher first, but not a overview teacher. I'm a teacher first, but most importantly, I'm always a student, still learning.
Let me see
people.
that paper.
That's right.
And Ed, I think we have some comments.
We have a couple. One came in before your contest request. Lorianne Dale said, "Boom shakalaka, beautiful people."
All
Hey, hey,
right.
Lori
And your contest, Mary
Chaveevah.
Cagley made a comment. "My marriage was very respectful, long, and fun."
Oh,
Thank you, Dr.
yes. Okay. Thank you, Mary. All right, Chaveevah.
Okay, I see here that there are specific students that this program is also open to if they would like to participate. You say students at Irving Elementary or Lou Henry can attend by way of busing?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so that opens it up. So it's at Royal Legacy. However, other students that might want to be involved in this after-school program.
Is that the only two schools that can participate, or are you
Right now.
Right now?
Yes, just right now. Trying to have a little snowball effect going on.
Right.
Okay.
And with COVID, I'm sure there's lots of precautionary things. And are the children wearing masks? I think they all are at Royal Legacy now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Masks are required. Yep.
Yeah, well, I tell you, it's everybody's so challenged
Absolutely.
with the masks.
Yeah.
Again, we want to thank you, David, for coming and talking to us about the program. And we wish you a lot of success going forward and stuff like that. It sounds like everything's going great. So
I'm beyond happy where I'm at right now. Is speechless for me.
all right.
You know, and I know Chastity was just tickled. You know, I happened to be the one, you know, when Mother Ella passed away, our families kind of got together, and I said, Chastity, what about that young man, David Pratt? So I don't want to take all the credit, but,
Oh, okay, but she will take a little bit, huh?
but I thought it was a perfect match. And thank you for working. My granddaughters just love the program. So if you guys want to be a part of it, call the school. Thank you so much, Agnes. There's the number. Give them a call. You know, talk to them. They'd love to have you. All right, and your kids can be doing the Capoeira.
Capoeira.
There you go.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Something, right? Okay, and now it's time for our favorite part where we get to sing. And you like to sing.
I got a little voice, a little something.
You do? Because you know what?
Mama.
Chaveevah was singing worship songs this morning with Chinky because I told her who your mother was. And we
So
went
I
to her
started
wall.
internet stalking and everything, and you singing. I was like, oh, okay.
We're having our morning meeting. What was the name of the song?
Victory is mine.
Victory.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
She was singing that. We heard that. Oh, we loved it.
That's a favorite.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, and she was pretty good. So I'm gonna see what you got here in just a little minute. But yeah, we're gonna sing Happy Birthday
That's
to
right. But we got some great birthday people
The best.
every week.
the best ones.
That's right. We got the best birthday people every week. And right now we want to say happy birthday to Linda Matlock,
Hey Linda.
Sierra Dorr,
Hey Sierra.
Mickey Porter. Hey, Mickey.
Mickey.
Blair Jones,
Blair.
Steve Carrigan,
Steve.
and Chanel Berry.
Nellie.
Hey, happy birthday.
Nell. Oh my goodness, it's
Yeah.
Nell's birthday.
Yes.
All right, too. And Bob Tyson.
All right, happy
All
birthday.
right, Peggy Passon, that's
Yes.
French. Yes, my dear friend. And Yolanda Williams, Ms.
All right,
Yo.
Ms. Yo, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Purvis Williams.
Yes.
Yes, man around town. And Les Wild, the artist.
That's right. Yes.
Don D. Hickey, my nephew. Oh, the best birthday people ever. And of course, our special shout out
That's
to
right, to Mama Rosie Burt, turning 94 years old this weekend. Happy blessed birthday.
Right. You might wonder where we get our birthday people. They're all on our Facebook page. So if you're watching this on MediaCom next week, this was last week.
Okay.
But if you'd like to be on our birthday list, you can email us. If you're not our Facebook friend, you should be.
That's
but
right.
you can email us at northendupdate@gmail.com.
That's right, and we would love to shout you out for your birthday, your anniversary, or whatever, because hey, it's all love, and that's what we're trying to put out there is the good things that are going on in our community. And your birthday and your anniversary and all that kind of stuff is part of it, right?
That's all good,
There you
right?
go. There
Yeah,
you go.
good stuff. Okay, we're going to sing. We know the first part. We've been practicing for a while. So here's what's our little tempo, Chaveevah.
Happy birthday.
Oh, she's going to take off. No, we don't sing that one, honey. We really don't. We sing the Stevie Wonder version. She didn't know. We might just let her do that.
Freelance.
Go
Hey.
ahead. We're going to hear this. Go ahead.
This is just birthday? For
Just
all the
do
birthday
it.
shots?
All the birthday people. You sing.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday to all of you.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
All right. And many
right.
more.
There you go.
And then we're gonna finish with the chorus. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya.
Yes.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Beautiful. Now that's what we call a celebration to kick off the weekend just right.
Yes, indeed. All
Yes, indeed. All you boom shakalaka-ers,
Yep.
let us.
Yes, once again, we want to thank Mr. David Pratt, and we also want to thank Miss Rikki Thomas for coming on and joining us today and sharing with us some of the great stuff that's going on in our community. Thank you all both so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you
All
for
right.
your creativity. Oh, both of you, artists in your own right.
Yes.
And until next time, we've got to encourage our viewers to keep doing more of what makes you awesome, like Rikki.
And like David,
All right.
Yep.
Because
it
makes us
all look good.
good.
That's right.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.